When defining the Bay Area, Fairfield on I-80 is generally thought to be the easternmost city. There are lots of things to see and do in Fairfield. Not the least of these is the incredible Jelly Belly factory, which you can tour at no charge.
We're coming from the home of Jelly Belly, the Jelly Belly factory, where they make Jelly Belly jelly beans. And besides that, I didn't know that you also make other kinds of candies and have for a long time.
We've been making, we started making candy corn in 1900. We've been making a lot of other candies. We make almost 150 other candies on top of the great Jelly Belly beans that everybody knows about. We make chocolate malt balls, gummy bears. We are in fact one of the first ones here in the United States to make gummy bears, and we still make them the very traditional German way. We make a lot of other items here, and we get about 500,000 people a year coming, especially a lot of RVers.
Mm-hmm. Because you have...
We have RV parking.
Right.
We have an area for your dog to have their own tour of the dog facilities here. And we have, like I said, great spacing here. We have bus spacing. In fact, we have our own RV right here. And it's a 38-foot RV.
And what exactly do you do with this RV?
We actually have two RVs. We have a West Coast RV and an East Coast RV, and right now it's it's resting right now, and we have these. We have two folks that go out in each RV, and they'll travel all the way on the West Coast and all the way up and down on the East Coast, visiting a lot of our great retail customers. And from there, they'll do sampling, they'll do events, and it's really out there quite a bit. And we encourage people to go to our website to see where they're going to be next, because our entire calendar is on there for our Jelly Belly on tour.
I'd kind of like to see what's going on inside.
Well, there's a lot inside to see, so why don't you follow me in, and we'll go take a look at what we've got to offer here at the Jelly Belly Visitor Center in Fairfield, California.
I'm looking back here behind you, John, and it doesn't look very Jelly Belly to me.
Well, I think, Jelly Belly is all about quality, and the Jelly Belly Candy Company does make more than just Jelly Belly beans. And what you're looking at here are some of our caramel apples. We've got one of our workers over there now working on our fudge, which is absolutely delicious. Come take a look at all these different varieties of candy that we make, whether they're large chocolate peanut butter cups, or a large bear, or really clusters of any type, white, milk, dark chocolate.
Here we are standing next to an entire wall of Jelly Bellies, and it's just beautiful. The colors are spectacular.
It's every flavor and color that you can imagine. We have 50 official flavors, but here we probably have a little over 90-some flavors that you may not, and you probably won't find anywhere else.
No kidding.
So we encourage people to come here, and actually, we have all these flavors here, but if you don't know what they taste like, we have the biggest, greatest sample bar you can ever imagine, and I hope to take you over there next where you can sample any and every product and every flavor that we make.
Oh, sounds so good. Now, we just got off a tour, and I thought it was really fascinating to see how Jelly Belly jelly beans are made. First of all, I had no idea that you did so many at a time.
Well, we do. We have so many lines that we can do at a time. It does take 7 to 10 days to make a Jelly Belly jelly bean. That's why it is the premium product in the market when it comes to jelly beans, where most other jelly beans don't take anywhere near as long. So we pride ourselves in having a perfect flavor and a perfect shape every time.
I saw somebody actually going through by hand picking out imperfect Jelly Bellies.
Well, they did have gloves on.
Yes, they did have gloves
on. And there actually is a sorting process right before. He's our last line to make sure that nothing slips in. So for us, it's all about being perfectly shaped.
Amazing. And the tour was fun because we got to taste different
beans along the different stages
Right.
of production. As it first comes out of the kitchen, then it goes through the panning process, and before it's finished. There's a different stages that you'll try. You probably got snuck another flavor right when you first started, and again, it just helps you experience what you're seeing down on the factory floor.
Great. Well, I'm anxious to go see some of the interesting flavors you have at the sample bar. They were passing out booger Jelly Bellies during the tour.
Well, we've got booger, we've got vomit, we've got all kind of fun flavors, rotten egg, skunk spray, lots of good flavors over there, pencil shavings, moldy cheese.
And toothpaste.
Well, that's an easy flavor, but we got a lot of different flavors over there, and depending on how bold you are, I think your camera might get a little shaky if you eat the wrong flavor, but we can start you off with some fun flavors first.
That's great. Thank you very much. We'll meet you over at the sample bar.
I'll see you there. Well, welcome to our sample bar. I hope that you're ready to try some samples here.
Oh, I can't wait. Can't wait. Said you every stage a jelly bean goes through, it has to rest for 2 or 3 days.
Well, some of us need our sleep, and so do jelly beans. And you're being created. You want to be the best jelly bean out there. You need to rest up a little bit. So we all need our rest.
That's great.
My favorite flavor is the wild blackberry, but I like it when they're making this cinnamon from the smell.
Because you can smell it while they're cooking.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So someday it's got to taste like, popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, what does it smell like on vomit day?
It's bad.
No, serious.
No, seriously, it's just bad.
And what's your name?
Carol.
Hi, my name's Marina. I was your tour guide today. We do about 20 million jelly beans every day. 60,000 pounds of sugar makes 100,000 pounds of jelly beans. So they say around 20 million average every day.
Every day?
Every day. You see that we also do some other candies. They have those yummy candies in there. We also do the Sun-Kissed fruit gems. So it fluctuates a little bit if we're producing those candies at the same time.
That's amazing. Now, we had wonderful smells upstairs. We got different tastes
It smelled good.
and different tastes of the Jelly Bellies. How many people do you actually show on tour every day?
Oh, it fluctuates. We have like a number that we're trying to hit depending on like past years, what was at that date. Today, I think we're somewhere around 600. We have lots of field trips that came this morning. We had 3 different schools come for field trips.
Okay, John, so where are we now?
We are at the Jelly Belly Cafe. Now, what we're known for are a couple of things. We have Jelly Belly bean-shaped pizzas and also bean-shaped hamburgers on bean-shaped hamburger buns. But none of our food is fast food. Our hamburger is actually made out of fresh black Angus, never frozen.
Wow.
And our pizza sauce and dough are excellent. But if you're not in the mood for pizza, you're not in the mood for burgers, we have salads, sandwiches. We have a really large menu. In fact, we think our food's so good because we have to feed all of the folks in our corporate office. So we have to make sure that our food is excellent at all times, and it's made to order. So you can find all the foods here at Jelly Belly: salads, sandwiches, burgers, pizzas, hot dogs, fries, onion rings, garlic fries, everything and anything you might want, we have here.
Looks like I'm going to be having lunch, that's for sure.
We hope you will. Jelly Belly also makes sport beans, jelly beans. And what sport beans are is when you're working out and you need to replace the electrolytes, vitamin B and vitamin C from working out, this will replace it. Some cyclists use the goo. Goo gets all over your handlebars. This is a great item for you. It gives you a little bit of burst of energy, and we've got it in caffeine and non-caffeine items, and it's been a huge success for us.
Actually, how did the name Jelly Belly come about?
A gentleman named David Klein came up with the idea behind the name and approached our company owner at the time about producing a natural flavors wherever possible jelly bean in single flavors, and Jelly Belly is making the Golet's Candy Company, which we were known as before, were making such high quality jelly beans before. He came to the company because he felt that we made such a great product that we could possibly make this product, and of course it did very well, and a few years later he sold the trademark then and the logo to the company, and it's been history ever since. You experienced our factory tour today, which is free to all of our guests. It's about 45 minutes long. Sometimes the wait's anywhere from 10 minutes to about 30 minutes, although in the summertime and during our peak seasons, it could be really long. It could be well over an hour. So you really want to check to see the time that you come and even call ahead if necessary to find out what our wait time is at that point. But do expect in the summertime and when it's holiday time, it will be busy. Now, if you really can't get enough of Jelly Belly, there's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that you should look at. If you go to jellybelly.com and you go to our Jelly Belly University tours, we call them JBU tours, you will be able to purchase a tour on the floor for you and up to 6 people on your to go on the floor with your own tour guide. So instead of being with maybe 30 or 40 or 50 people upstairs in a 45-minute tour, you're going to be down on the floor just a few feet away from the machines, seeing, smelling, hearing all this candy being made. You're going to have white lab coats, you're going to have hairnets on. It's going to be an unbelievable experience, and I would strongly encourage you to do it at least one time because it is a fabulous tour. So again, you go to jellybelly.com, look for Jelly Belly University, and you can book your tour and reserve your time online. Thanks for coming to Jelly Belly today. I hope you had as much fun with us as we had with you today. I hope you enjoyed the tour, our retail store, our chocolate shop, our cafe, and really all the folks that work here at Jelly Belly. I think we do a great job here. And we really want to invite the RVers to come back and see us time and time again. You're on the road, why not spend an extra day and see Jelly Belly and everything else that the Fairfield area has, whether it's wineries or really whatever. There's a lot of great things to do here. And in fact, you can find out more about the things to do here in Fairfield at visitfairfieldca.com. So we hope to see you sometime soon, and I'm out of here.